Hi, my name is Robert Mack, and if you've tried to sell your home in the past and weren't able to, what's your next step? Hey, thanks for tuning back in. So, if you've tried to sell your home in the past and you were unsuccessful, what's your next step? Now, in my experience working with many homeowners who have tried to sell and were not successful, and then obviously taking over and helping them achieve their goals, I've learned that most home sellers are going to do one of four things when their home doesn't sell. Number one, they're either going to relist their home with the same agent. Number two, they're going to try to sell it on their own. Number three, they're going to interview new agents to see if somebody else can do a better job. And number four, they're just going to give up. So I want to spend just a few minutes talking about these four items so that if you're in this situation, that might provide you with some clarity. Now, number one, listing with the same agent. So my thoughts on this are that obviously every situation is a little bit unique, so I can't give you an end-all say-all answer, but here's what I do know. The average days on the market in Orange County in our current market is just over 2 months. On my team, we sell homes in less than 28 days. If you had a 4-month or 5-month or 6-month contract with your listing agent and they were unable to sell your home, then what are they going to do differently to get the home sold this time? Right? I mean, if they couldn't sell it in 4, 5, or 6 months, they're probably not going to be able to sell it on their next try. So that may not be the best option. Second, homeowners may want to list their home on their own. Now, here's what I do know. 98% of homes that sell through a realtor. Now, 2% of homes are sold for sale by owner. So it is possible. Now, a lot of people think they're going to be saving money on the commission, but they're really not. They're actually going to be earning their own commission because they're going to be having to do all the work on their own, and very likely they'll have to pay a buyer's agent to bring that buyer to their house, so they're really not saving that much money or as much money as they think. Now, to add more information to this situation, the average for sale by owner will sell for 11 to 17% less than if it was listed on the market with an agent, and that's because most of the time, people know that if there's a for sale by owner, that homeowner isn't paying commission and that buyer wants to take part of that savings. So many times, hiring a great agent to get the job done and help you sell for top dollar and paying them a commission will probably still result in you walking away with more money. I always tell my clients, don't get so caught up in what you're paying me. Focus more on what you're walking away with. Number three, they're just going to give up. Now, listen, life happens, things happen. People try to sell a home. They can't sell. They get frustrated. What you need to do is not get too emotional, even though it can be a very emotional process, and really get back to your why. Why were you selling the home in the first place? Was it for a better quality of life? Was it to be closer to a better school? Was it to be closer to family, closer to work, closer to friends? Do you need a bigger home? Do you need a backyard? So just because you were unsuccessful doesn't necessarily mean that your home is unsellable. It just means that something wasn't done right that one time. Which leads me to the fourth option, and my favorite option is to interview different agents and get different perspectives on their personalities, their networks, their strategies, pricing options, marketing options, and things of that nature. If you've tried to sell your home in the past and you were unsuccessful, you need to meet with maybe 2 or 3 other agents to learn what other agents can bring to the table. You've heard me say this in the past. Not every agent is created equal. Every agent is different. They have a different strategy, a different mindset, a different marketing plan, maybe a different type of team aspect on the background. Whatever the case may be, selling a home is not easy, and it requires a lot of work and a lot of strategy. So I highly recommend, if you've tried to sell your home in the past and you were unsuccessful, to reach out to 2 or 3 different agents and get a second, third, or even a fourth opinion. Now, if you're watching this video and you're curious to know what my team and I do to market properties and get them sold after another agent was unsuccessful, you can always reach out to me. My contact information is on the screen. I'm always happy to help, and I'm an open book and glad to be a resource to you. If you found this video on social media and you like it, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment or a question, or better yet, share it so that more people can see and hear my message. And if you have any video ideas you'd like me to expand on in the future, send them my way. Until then, happy selling.